Happy Monday, everybody. We are back and we are full. We have a full staff today. And I believe last time we ended with a cliffhanger, which you can see in chat where everything was left. And I believe we had left it. I'm not going to torment Ava any longer. We had left it at Ava, or Omaira, was about to start combat. One of them had a hold of Jerry's arm. And a couple of them had tried to taser Omaira. And let's see. Olivia, you had dodged. Yep, you had dodged everything that I threw at you so far.
Mm-hmm.
And what's your physical?
D10.
Okay. All right, you go before Jerry.
Oh, I need
You go before Jerry. I'm not even in this fight.
Omaira gets to go before Jerry.
Give me half a second. I did not get my character sheet open. Might need that. All right, so Omaira at this point is going to try and get Jerry out of their claws.
Okay.
Just by any means necessary at this point.
Okay. And you going to physically try to
Oh, yes.
shake the woman's arm off?
Yes.
Okay.
Wow, I don't really have any good physical distinctions, do I? I forgot about that. All right. Can you shut the fuck up, Jerry?
And I come out of the gate swinging with a 12, but with 2 1s included.
Oh, it's gonna be a good night. Oh, do I want to?
Yeah.
I'm gonna spend a... Oh, wait. Can I spend a plot point to increase one of my attributes or skills? Or is that only distinctions?
That's only distinctions.
Oh, yeah, I thought so. Fuck me.
Oh no.
Gonna be one of those nights, huh?
Okay.
And I don't have polka dice, so that's what it is.
Yep. Okay.
Can I voluntarily take extra stress to succeed anyway?
Well, what you can do is you can roll your stress die as an extra roll, and that would stage up your stress. It basically channeling your stress into the situation.
Oh, even if I maxed out, I still wouldn't beat you.
Yep. Yeah, you're right.
I literally just want to get him out of their grasp.
Yep.
They're not trying to damage anybody.
Yep.
I just need it for my cinematic thing.
Nope. Okay.
I've been working on this all week. Well, I haven't written anything down. It's just been here.
Give me 1 second, actually. You know what? You do get an extra D10 though. I will give you an extra D10 and that'll be instead of Jerry rolling.
Please. Son of a bitch. gonna be one of those nights.
I had one of those nights a couple weeks
Okay.
ago.
All right.
This is why you don't get hyped for your own fight.
Right.
Oh, the fight hasn't begun yet.
Yeah. The woman looks at you hard in the eyes and goes, "Come quietly. This will go much easier for both of you." And then she's trying to slap cuffs on you. Hmm.
Fuck off, Tom. Ooh, I know what I want to do. I haven't used that ability yet. I want to use my Shadow Step.
Okay.
And I'm spending a plot point. I'm not staging out my wild magic for that yet. I have tons of plot points.
Okay.
So physical and move with that?
Yep.
Oh wait, hold on. Do you want me to roll for that? Technically doesn't. The trigger doesn't state. I mostly just copied one from the vampire.
Yep.
You can spend a plot point or stage out to cloak and move through nearby shadows, which hides you from any non-magical attempt to spot you. So basically, what I'm wanting to do with that is basically they fade into the shadows for a split second and then step out further away before she can slap the cuffs on them.
Okay.
So I guess that would be so like physical move and the distinction, right?
Yep.
Please tell me you guys cannot hear my roommate.
We cannot hear your roommate.
Nope.
Okay. I know my microphone can, so I didn't know if Discord was cutting it out. And can I spend a second plot point to make that distinction a D12?
Yes.
Is it a 14 that she has to beat it? Am I looking at that right?
Yes.
Yes. And you know what? No, that's just avoiding an attack. I'm not going to spend another plot point to make that a 32. 24. Math.
Math hard.
Okay. All right. She goes to basically, slap the cuffs on you. You jump backwards.
Actually, if I make that a 24 to get that much greater than her, can I use that extra success to get her away from Jerry?
Yes. If you take it that far, you can pull Jerry
Perfect.
with you.
Yes. That's what I'm doing. I have
Okay.
a shit ton of plot points. Not going to by the end of this fight, but probably not going to halfway through this fight with the way I'm rolling.
Okay. So where are you stepping out?
They wouldn't go too terribly far, I think. So they were on the street, probably just like the shadow of the nearest building. It wouldn't be too far.
Okay.
Because I can't imagine that sensation would be pleasant to somebody who's not used to it, and Jerry is definitely not.
No, he hasn't had it happen to him. He is in the know and has a good read on you. So it's not impossible. And he rolls well enough.
Right, so
Yeah.
they step out of the shadows of the nearest building, and Omaira turns Jerry to look them straight in the eye. Jerry. and their voice is clearer than it's been, no hint of a stutter. I need you to
Run.
and they'll like spin him around and give him a little push to get started.
Okay. He
That was
stumbles.
really scary.
Uh,
I set that up yesterday. I'm so happy with it.
yep. He definitely stumbles. And
And like as they say run, Jerry sees something shift behind their gaze. And those pale blue-gray eyes shift to a bloody red.
It's normal.
Yeah. No,
Oh, yeah.
you
Fine.
as you spin him and shove him, he does stumble. But then he basically starts a run and screams parkour at the top of his lungs, and then proceeds to start jumping up to a fire escape. And start scampering up that at a faster than your average human height, or your average human speed. You do hear some kind of thing being launched at him. You see one of them aiming this gun. Well, this thing that shoots wires out of it. For Ava's knowledge, it's a taser on
Okay.
on wires.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that'd technically be a stun gun.
Yeah, stun gun.
Right,
Thank
yeah.
you. Yep. So it's a stun gun.
Yeah, and so as they
But
get
they miss him.
Yeah, as they get Jerry started running, Omaira turns to face their attackers. The shadows around them seem to deepen, colors mute, and red markings begin extending like the spokes of a wheel at first from their left eye, and then crawl across their body until their skin is basically covered in ancient markings that look like they were carved in their blood. And they walk
Glad
slowly.
she's on our side.
They walk slowly
Depends on
towards
the
the
day.
group of people and tell them,
You do not know who it is you trifle with. I will give you one chance to leave with your lives intact.
It's a Zeta. Change strategy. Ignore the beta. And one of them immediately turns and shoots a stun gun at you.
Hey, that's awful.
Actually, that's not fair. I got to make him roll first.
You were afraid, huh?
There is a certain yes. There is a
It's the voice, I get it.
Yep.
No judgment.
So, can I add in my prison sentence distinction since
What?
they're going all out?
Yep.
Whatever you want.
Yeah, sure.
Whatever you need.
So is that a move or a fight?
so we're going. That would be whichever you want.
See?
Oh, I think we're going
Yeah.
fight.
Okay, so they do actually all stay together and don't.
Omaira does not seem concerned by that fact.
Yep, they don't bail on you. But that does. Wow. Funny thing is, I roll a 4, and it's one of the D8s that hits me with a 1.
All right, so it's just the physical fight and the distinction, yeah?
Yep.
And is it against the 8 or the 16?
It's against the 16. The 8 was just
Of course it is.
just to make sure those guys did not
Piss
run.
themselves?
Yes, pretty much. That's a fair state. It's a fair assessment.
Okay. It's gonna be that kind of a night.
Hey, but be positive.
No, we're all getting copper gifts.
We are?
Thank you, Elizabeth.
Yay,
That's
Elizabeth!
nice.
Oh, there's a step up. I wish I'd seen
Elizabeth
that
is my
before I
favorite
rolled.
Austin person next to me.
Okay.
Did I use my...
All right.
Yeah.
You do get shocked with a stun gun. What are you going to do?
Omaira is going. One moment. Sorry, my roommate.
Yep.
Oh, let's see. I haven't decided how they fight yet. That's the thing.
Rip and tear,
Nice.
is that?
How about
I'll
rock,
have to
paper,
balance a couple
scissors?
things. What I think
Oh
for the
no.
one that just shot them specifically, but the group, if I can get them all. So similar to their shadow step, only they're using it offensively on others.
Okay.
Just absorb them into the shadows.
Okay. You're gonna basically grab somebody
Yeah.
And pull them into the shadows. Okay.
I was thinking less like Omaira grabs them and more like the shadows grab them.
Oh, okay. Somebody
at
just gets
Omaira's
in.
behest.
Somebody just gets sucked into a.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Go ahead.
Far more scary.
Yep.
Far more
Michael.
scary. Okay.
Go ahead and give me a roll for that.
All right. Which attribute would that be? Mental? Yeah, because that'd be mental and magic.
Yeah, mental and magic.
And then, probably magic of the ages for this one.
Yep.
Cool.
Did you want to use a plot point to drop your stress down from that one before?
Oh, yes, please. If anybody out there has points wants to send me a few plot points, well, I'm at 7, but that's far cry
It's
from
like
the 12 I
if we
started with
have
tonight.
25, can we just lend you some?
You have
I think
25?
that'd be up to Tom.
I'm kidding. I have 15.
Good lord.
Wow.
I have
It's
6.
mental, magic of the ages, and I'm going to use that step up Isabitz gave me now.
Actually, yeah, again, I got to re-roll that because
it was a bad roll. That's cheating.
No, that was actually a pretty good roll. Well,
it was a good roll, but okay. They're not even okay.
Oh no!
So
A silver gift for Teslin. Ew.
what am I rolling against?
you're rolling against an 11.
Oh. Son of a bitch. Well, 11 then. But I didn't roll another one, so I've got that going for me.
Oh, jeez. We got 20 votes now.
Okay.
So,
All right. Yeah. The person gets sucked back into.
I kind of envision them standing like in the shadow of a. I don't know why. I pictured them near a car, so I picture them standing like in the shadow of that car cast by like a street light or something, and they just.
Yep. Okay.
great.
All right. Now I got to do a morale roll again.
You know, kind of like what is the
It's slow.
amusement park ride that brings you up and just goes.
Yeah.
Demon drop?
That sounds about right.
I think that's at least one of them. There's many.
Well,
Oh,
they
Jesus.
hold. They
They're
hold.
either really brave or stupid.
It's probably a combination of both.
It's
Okay.
a fine line.
Confident. That's what they are.
Yeah. Okay. They you hear a this poom sound.
And give it.
Um
I think you need to work on your onomatopoeia, Tom.
yeah, I know. You hear this pump sound. And you got to roll better than an 12 to to get out of the way of the net or counter it in some other way.
That's actually what I thought was going on.
They're
I'm kind of happy I guessed that one.
they're hitting you. Yeah, they're shooting a net gun at you.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Ooh.
What is my wild magic at? 8. Well, I'm gonna do another shadow step.
Okay.
So mental move, or would that be magic? What do you want to call that? Magic or move?
Magic.
Okay. Oop, let's not type that in Twitch. How about we
I
do
might
roleplay? Let's... All right, plot point to add in the 1, so I meet your 12.
Okay.
I did choose to step up my wild magic instead of using a plot point for that one, so it's now at a D10.
Okay. All right. You hear all right. That gets you out of that, and then you hear light them up. And all of a sudden, the place becomes very bright.
Yeah,
Just
it wouldn't
gonna-
have made sense if it went dark.
I'm just going to roll to make sure they don't smell. Okay.
So I picture it like. So how are they lighting it up? Is it physical electrical lights?
No, they're firing. They're firing flares.
Flares? Okay.
You know, bright flares. Unfortunately, one of them fires it, and while it does go, it goes into a garbage can
Oh, that's not good.
that lights up. That starts burning.
Feels like an appropriate backdrop.
Can I
Yep.
ask a question since I missed last week? Are
Mhm.
these humans that are fighting her?
Yes.
Or the for more, Ray?
Nope. They're humans.
No, they're the same ones that went after Rhoda.
So these are humans. And just so I understand the scene, Her eyes have turned like blood red, and she's got blood all over her. And they're just hanging out, even though they heard this scary voice. She's disintegrated one with the shadow, and they're now throwing flares at her.
They're throwing flares to get rid of the shadows. They are trained a
I got
little
it.
bit in fighting magic.
But not common sense.
No.
Well, common sense. They took a very big job. Okay.
Yeah, it's not as common as you think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And next next one. You sorry, setting the difficulty. You get hit with this atrocious sound. That just never heard anything like this before.
Similar to a roommate guitar playing when you're trying to stream.
That's very topical. I wonder where you get that example.
Yeah.
So what would it be to resist that? Mental focus?
Yeah,
Violence.
probably mental focus. Yeah, to think past it, and I rolled really well.
And can I
I'm
throw in
sorry.
my protein with that?
Yes. Yep.
Cool. And I'll take a plot point to reduce, and I'll spend a plot point to reduce my stress with that one you rolled, by the way.
Okay.
Oh wait, I rolled a couple ones earlier. I need to make sure I actually remember to write down those plot points. I'm gonna need them.
Okay. You um you did that. That is all of that's all of their actions. What are you doing next?
Man, I
Shadows
really
are
should've spent some of this
greatly
week.
Yeah, shadows are greatly diminished. And the thing there are no shadows directly around you.
Uh-huh. Oh, that's fine. I don't need shadows.
Right. There's this there your wild magic has plenty of ideas on things to do. Hey, things you could do.
Well, okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to... So that trash can that's on fire, right?
Yes.
We're going to basically use that fire as a catalyst for... Oh, let's just call it what it is, a fireball.
Okay.
Just gonna straight up manipulate that element, use it.
And plop it on them. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and give me your roll. They really don't get...
Ooh, I know what I'm gonna do. Okay, so mental magic and magic of the ages. Would my that's extinct trigger apply here? Or could I use it here?
Distinct. Spell requires a ritual so that nothing can only be found to make up for this. I don't...
Or can I reword that and make it more like I can make a sacrifice to make a spell more powerful?
That works, yes.
And take like a... Because I was thinking like a wound sacrifice as they literally spill their own blood to power the spell.
Okay, yep. All right. Let me roll. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, they're really not expecting this. The difficulty is actually a 7.
Okay. I probably shouldn't laugh before I roll, actually. Not with the way I've been rolling tonight. So, Omaira, they don't use a knife. They literally use the own nails on their right hand as they dig marks into their left arm.
Mm-hmm.
And then, using that, they basically fling drops of their blood at the fire. And as it comes in contact, they could basically take control of that fire, and yeah, it's gonna. I guess it'd be more like a cone of fire, less a fireball.
That's great.
13 against your 7.
Okay.
I get a polka die.
Yeah,
Ooh,
or you could use it
D10.
to stage up the effect on them. Or drop your stress down to nothing.
You know what? I'm gonna take the polka die, actually.
Okay. Huh. Guess what? They don't handle the
They're not fireproof?
they're not fireproof, and okay. Give me now for my fun.
You know what I'm imagining? That the phone in their pocket is still on, and Ray is going to get the weirdest voicemail.
Yep.
I'm gonna have evil voices and screams and everything. I'm going, okay,
So many
deleting that
ones,
one.
Tom.
Yes, that's a
Wow.
weird prank call.
All right,
Yep.
totally.
Except it's from Omaira's number, and they
Right.
know
Right.
Omaira better than that.
Okay, Ava, go ahead and give me a mental and focus.
Oh no. Yeah, let's see it. What am I trying to beat?
Oh,
You're trying to beat my 7.
Oh. 16.
oh,
Okay. All right. Then
So-
they start to run.
there's some eye drops in my purse.
They're starting to back off. They hear you hear them say retreat.
Never mind. It's okay.
Was that mental roll to... What was that mental roll for? Is it what I'm thinking?
Yes.
Yeah, it was to see if
Okay. Omaira still has enough control?
yes. Well, yeah.
Okay.
At this point it's still player agency.
Yeah.
So it's up to you whether or not they would let their attackers retreat.
Yeah. They would.
Okay. So you're
Is there some way, though, that I can basically get a read on them magically to track them down later?
Yep. You can give me a third eye.
Cool.
Or you can trying to think if you have something of theirs.
I mean, there's flares. There's the net that missed me.
Yep. Give me a tell you what. Give me a fight, a physical fight.
Would any of my distinctions apply here?
Yes. I would say probably, yeah, protein would.
Cool.
Give me a second to set it.
Also, that 16 that I rolled against your 7. Can I bring my stress down with that instead of
Yep.
a polka die?
Yes, you can. That actually helps you out.
Oh, also, I think my injured should be a D8 now with the
Yeah.
It should have been staged up with my
Okay, you're right.
bloodletting.
Wow. Okay.
The tables have definitely turned.
My, how the turns table.
Oh, I beat you by 6. I get another D10 polka die. I'm keeping that one.
Okay.
I'll let my stash of polka die back. We're in a new season.
Okay. You managed to grab one of the. You managed to get some hairs off of one as they try to rush past.
Oh,
Are
they wearing a
I know.
wig?
I know. I think I know. Let me. I think at this point, as they start to retreat, the shadows that the woman was dragged into. Let's say the shadows dissipate in that area again,
Mm-hmm.
and she's still conscious but woozy, and Omaira will gently help her to her feet and rip out a chunk of hair,
Okay.
and then let her run.
Yep. The sound they're speaking in some kind of strange. It's clearly English, but it's some kind of strange cadence to it. You don't quite follow it.
They probably have a general idea of the existence of coded language.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like soldiers talking to each other.
Yeah, so just slang that they don't get. They're used to that. Can you imagine Omaira listening to some teenagers talk?
Yes. Okay. At that point, you hear a clank from behind you.
Slowly turn.
Yep. Nice tats. It's Jerry.
This should be interesting.
I thought I told you to run.
I did. I ran. I got out of the distance and I made sure you didn't need help.
There's almost a derisive snort at that.
Hey, I got out of your way so you could do your stuff. It was wild.
Appropriate.
But we got to keep moving because that much fire, cops are going to show up any minute now, and we don't want to be here when they are because we'll get blamed for it. So he puts out his hand to yours. Come on, I got a spot we can hide out in.
Omaira will take it and
Okay.
follow him.
All right. Okay, that's the end of that scene. Rhoda.
Yes.
That went even better than I imagined.
She's been occupied.
Yeah, well, you've read through all the magazines. They seem to be then you supplying you with
people.
Yeah, they've got other magazines that were supposed to come out in December
Oh, okay.
that they've been giving you to read. And then at some point, the one of the walls starts to one of the walls starts to drop down.
How long? Can you refresh my memory? How long have I been here?
At this point, you've been there. At this point, I think you've probably been there a day.
Longer than she appreciates. Okay.
Well, you have no idea how long you've been there.
Okay.
You've been awake. You're right. You've been awake for several hours.
Okay. So the wall starts to come down, and I'm not chained up or anything, right?
Nope, you're not chained up or anything like that. But there is the steel wall that drops down. There is obviously a clear glass, plexiglass, Lexan, some kind of substance there. So it's not like it frees you.
Right.
And there's a guy in a black shirt, black tie, sitting in a comfortable chair on the other side with a notepad in front of him. Hello.
Oh, are we doing pleasantries while I'm behind the plexiglass? Well,
We
hello.
can.
How
We
is your
can.
day going? Mine feels a little bit forced.
Unfortunately, that had to happen. Yes. We're sorry that it had to go that way.
It had to happen because I was teaching. I guess maybe I'm forgetting because I just woke up a couple hours ago. It had to happen because I was teaching a class on how to defend yourself, and then they all jumped me. Help me. Maybe I'm forgetting. Why did it have to happen?
Why did it have to happen? Well, I think that's what we're going to talk about today. And
Today? Are we planning on having talks tomorrow?
well, we just need to make sure you're healthy.
Do you need glasses?
Well, there's different types of health.
Oh, okay. Well, should I bring that chair over and get comfortable? Is this
It's
going to
up
be a long talk?
It's up to you. Yeah, we've got some stuff to. Yeah, we've got a few questions. So as you bring the chair over and talk, he starts taking you through some questions. But I'm gonna change you here so I can jump to the other two real quick before we go to break.
Okay.
So you two get to the place. And you're met at the front door by the guy you talked to.
I greet him in acknowledgement.
What?
I said I greet him.
Yeah. Well, you haven't talked to him yet. Reynard talked to him.
Oh, sorry. I thought this was the guy that stiffed me with the dinner bill.
No, he's not around. He's the big boss. He doesn't need to be.
Yeah. This is the one I talked to over the phone.
Yep.
But yeah.
Oh, glad to see you got the authorization.
Yeah. Yeah, I am too. Meeting actually went fairly well.
So you all right, well, so I can hopefully finish this tonight.
Yeah.
Let's take you back to the area.
Awesome, thank you. Phil, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. It's good to meet you in person.
Good to meet you too.
Alan, of course, and this is Hugo.
Yeah. Yes. So yeah, you're interested in one of your relations.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's see. And he takes you back to a yeah, it takes you back to a spot where you can see an old document on the table.
All right. Do I recognize it as what the charter should look like?
No.
I'm guessing.
Yes, it is a charter. Yes, you're not being
duped. Be like, here you go. Here's a menu from an old restaurant.
Upon being shown into the room, I'd like to actually open my third eye, focusing on the document to see if there is something actually magical about it that I can detect.
okay. Go ahead and give me a roll.
While Hugo's doing that, I'm going to thank Phil for taking us back here and everything. And I guess
Okay.
I'll start in my analysis.
Yep.
Do you have
go
the
ahead.
right protection equipment and everything?
Mm.
Gloves, that sort of thing?
Yeah. Yes, of course.
Of course.
Go ahead and give me the con man roll.
Of course.
Sorry, it's taking me so long. I have to apparently log into my character sheet that I still can't view.
That's okay. I'm answering a website question for somebody.
All right.
Okay.
I got a 6.
You got a 6, huh?
I think we're going to spend one of
Okay.
my plot points for my roll.
Okay. Yeah, there's quite a bit in the room that has magical nature to it. But the charter definitely does. You're gonna have to get closer to take a really solid look at it.
All right, I'll do my roll here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep, that easily passes the difficulty.
Awesome.
For
I don't want to blow it at this point. Be like, hey, there it is. And
yeah. No, you're you've actually blew past. You've got him distracted. And Hugo can take another solid look at the
awesome.
At the
document?
The document, yes. Charter, yep.
Well, let's see if I can do better this time. Technically, yes.
Okay. All right. You yep, there is a seal of the old man down at the bottom corner. You can only see it magically. And you're going to have to unlock it.
Can I unlock it without touching it?
You should be able to push a force of will into it, yes.
All right.
So it'd be mental and focus.
So, question: would either the Magus of Albany distinction or the Focus Practitioner distinction apply?
Magus of Albany would, yes.
Okay.
You use a plot point to stage it up.
Oh, God, yes.
Also, I don't know if you've noticed, but both Hugo and Ray have gotten plot point.
Sweet, thank you. All right, that.
Christina noticed.
Did Christina get jealous? Is that what that was?
No, because Christina has more plot points and she knows what to do with.
Fair enough.
All right, Tom, I got a 12.
That's enough. Just barely.
And you get, to have a little fun there as well.
Oh, looks like you get a plot point too.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. You the force of will unseals it. And it just fills your head with all this information in one massive dump. Go ahead and give me a physical and move.
Am I still busy distracting Philo? Would I be able to possibly notice? him
No,
getting
because it's
distracted?
literally going to happen in one
quick
shot.
moment. Yeah.
Yep.
I got a 9.
Yep. Okay. Yep. You are blasted backwards. You manage to keep your feet as you stagger away. Go ahead and give me one more physical and give me another physical and move.
Do a good job.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Not a good job.
But to ground. That's what happens.
Yeah, no, you kind of just you do manage to avoid destroying another manuscript that somebody was working on. But it kind of spins you around, and I would like to announce that Hugo is the first person who's been stressed out of a scene.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh
What
no.
does that mean?
Pretty much it means he's basically passed out on the floor.
Oh, that wasn't very nice, Tom.
So yeah, you're kind of looking at it. I mean, Hugo was off to the side looking at it, and then you're doing it, trying to do the analysis. So what were you going for with this in terms of, you've got the con down now, were you going to do it that what Hugo's family claims that you made up were legitimate, or the other way around?
Just to prove if they were or not. Whatever the outcome was is the outcome.
Okay, but you made up the claims.
Right, yeah. The claim
So-
is that one of his ancestors also penned something in here
Yeah.
somewhere.
So what were you going to? What was the conclusion you were going to come to? Because he'd be curious.
Phil is asking me this
Yeah.
as to what conclusion I actually believe I might get.
Yeah, you're questioning. Yeah, no, as in like what? Because you're doing the analysis, and he's like, "Well, what do you think? Does it match up or?"
Oh, well, didn't Hugo just pass out in the room?
No, he hasn't yet.
Oh, okay. So this
took him
is
a bit.
while I'm looking at it as well as
Yeah.
Hugo. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, let me see. So far, I don't see any other penmanship, but there's still other elements of this to look into.
Okay.
I mean, what would you think, Phil? What would your theory be on how true this could be?
It's penmanship isn't my thing. I can't work here without it. My thing is more the physical materials, making sure that they're preserved and not done most of any analysis like that. And that's mostly what we were brought in for. We weren't really here to do any analysis on the paper.
Well,
and then at
guys
this
like
point,
you are how I can do my job then.
okay, perfect. And then at this point, Hugo pops straight up, staggers around, almost destroys something that you don't really looks very expensive, and then passes out on the floor.
Give me a moment, Phil. I'm gonna go over to Hugo and check it out.
Yep. Okay. He's kind of out of it.
Still got a pulse, still breathing.
Still got a pulse, and you can kind of move him around, but it's like he's kind of in a fugue state. I mean, you could like get him up and stagger it out.
All right. Yeah, Phil, you got a nice spot I can sit Mr. Mitchell down? Somewhere?
Unfortunately not with the way this clean room is. If he's in this, you
might need to take him out of the clean room for the moment.
I think you need to get him out of here.
Yeah. Would I be able to come back in after?
Yeah, yes, you can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yep.
Sorry, Phil.
So
I'm just gonna try to escort Hugo out of here.
Yep. Okay, so you escort him out.
Oh man.
Okay, so you escort him out, stash him in the car.
Okay. Yeah, if there isn't a lobby or anything, I guess.
There's not. It's literally
that's the best thing I can do.
Yeah. And then you go back in and finish the con.
That's pretty much because I don't know what, if anything, Hugo even saw anything.
Yep.
I mean, I'll take a look at Hugo to see if this isn't some sort of like, I don't know, diabetic or dehydration based thing, or like,
go ahead.
I'll like use my third eye if I can and see if that's in relation. But yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a mental and third eye roll.
Okay. All right. I'm going to use my hyper observant distinction.
Okay. Yeah, this is pretty easy. It's only a 7 difficulty.
All right. Don't want to accidentally roll the other dice in with us. Okay, there we go. Oh, good.
Okay. Yeah, he got whammied with something off of that piece of paper.
All right, I'll take that as a warning and hope I don't get whammied.
Yeah, but he does seem to be reciting under his breath. Like, just a whole lot of things that sound like rules.
Okay. I'm going to try to note the rules in my head as I hear them.
Okay.
Recite them.
All right. But you're able to do that. Finish the con pretty easily. It's not that at this point you've got Phil on the hook. Awesome. And
Phil's my buddy.
Yeah. So Yeah. So you guys
Yeah.
finish. So you finish. So you finish that up.
Would I be able to take a look at the manuscript with my third eye and try myself?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Go ahead and give
I
me
don't
the
feel
roll.
like this is a good idea, but it's the idea I'm going with.
It's an idea. It's a plan. It doesn't necessarily have to be a good plan.
Right. Right. Okay.
Says every GM ever.
All
Don't
right.
worry.
So I'm going to do third eye and mental, is what this is.
Yep.
Awesome. So these 68. And I am going to try to use my memory of the rules that he recited with my distinction to try to help in there. In hopes that that will help me somehow deal or absorb whatever this is. Do I want to do anything else? I'll point for that because I really don't want to end up in the same boat.
Want to
Thanks.
learn from my friend.
Right. I think I will step up my third eye skill as well with that step up that I got earlier. Come on. There we go. And hope this works. 15.
Ooh,
Okay.
that's good.
Yep. You can see the seal. You can see that same
Awesome.
seal.
Awesome.
Ouch.
At the bottom.
Awesome.
What do you do?
Can I tell it's a battle of wills essentially with the seal to figure out?
It definitely is something you have to like focus on to unlock.
Okay. I'm gonna try to focus on it then.
Okay.
Let's see. If that would that be a focus roll, probably?
Yep. Yes,
Okay.
that would
Then
be a
you're
focus
gonna-
roll. I have to roll, make an additional thing to that because you're actually. Ouch. Okay.
Yikes. Okay. All right. It's cool. I got this. Maybe. Okay. I don't suppose I could use my hidden gems thing.
Hidden
That
gem.
sounds
Yeah.
appropriate.
Right, yeah, no, spend a plot point to notice something opportunely useful in a scene, but I'm not sure if there's anything more with this seal to notice that would help.
Actually, yeah, you can use it.
Okay. I will spend a plot point then for that.
Yep.
So I guess because we didn't really decide mechanically how noticing that.
Where was that? That was a.
Yeah, it was more of a story narrative based thing.
Yep. Okay. In that case, it would bump up your hyper observant to D12.
Awesome. I will go with that then. That, and that. Okay. Do I have anything else? I'm running out of plot points quickly. I guess I'll see how this goes. 10. Okay. I'm gonna use my polka die.
Okay.
Throw my last plot point that I got at the moment, and throw my D10 polka die into the mix. In hopes that I get 6 or better.
Yep.
All right. Oh, yes.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. You did it without any ones. So
But you do get another plot point.
Yeah,
Yep.
thank you. Thank you. I was getting
Okay.
desperate for him.
yeah, you just got a whole lot of information
Oh, that's not good.
dumped
Mhm.
in to your
Welcome back.
All right.
Okay, folks. Now you should be able to hear me.
Okay.
Thank you all for sticking around. Sorry about
Thanks
that.
for pointing that out for us.
Yes, thank you. That would have felt really silly going on for another 20 minutes.
Part of why we love our chat on Monday nights.
Yep.
Mhm.
Right.
Oh yeah.
So Rhoda,
Yes.
he's sitting back and he appears to be taking you through a psychological evaluation.
Which she recognizes and is not happy about and is being very measured in her responses.
Okay. He asks you your age a couple times.
Uh-huh.
And your birthday a couple times. Just in general, give me a mental and a focus roll to see that you hold it together and don't give him the wrong
What's the year right now in the game?
2011.
2011. In fact, it's November 11th, 2011.
Yep.
Okay, so
Alright.
that doesn't make any sense. I'm trying to
Right.
figure out when I was born.
So it's
2011.
so
subtract
it's
23.
it's 11 11 11.
1988. So
This whole thing.
I'm
still-
putting her birthday to May 23rd, 1988.
Well, her
Okay.
yeah, that's her
birthday.
that's her identities one.
Yes, but it's actually 1886.
Okay.
5/23/1886. Okay, so you want me to roll?
Yep. Let me let's
You
see.
said mental.
And yeah, that's wait, no, that was that. Yeah, mental of that. And
This is so small on my screen.
there you go. Yes, the second one. So it wow, it's the same thing. So I rolled 14 and
I didn't hear you wanted me to roll mental and
focus.
focus. And I'm going to roll my Valkyrie.
Okay, for keeping track of the lies.
Yep. Okay. I can't even tell if it's working because I don't. Oh, there we go. What did I get? I cannot see.
You got a 13.
I'll add a plot point to get the 16.
Okay.
And you got a 14?
I got a 14. So yeah, you've been able to keep it from doing it. And it's clear after a while it becomes clear he's kind of hampering on that, asks you some family history questions. But it becomes clear he's trying to establish yeah, your age.
He's going to lean forward. Wouldn't this be easier if we were just, I mean, why do I have to be behind this plexiglass? You're just wanting, it seems like you're just really wanting to get to know me.
Yes. However, there have been some concerns. And let's be frank, while you are telling me what I want to hear, you also
I make really good muffins. I do great. I mean, I have a boarding house for people who don't have a place to stay. Is that what makes you nervous? That I'm helpful and kind and look out for the public?
no, it is your statements about being over 100 years old.
Oh, that was rude. You just called me over 100 years old.
No,
Do I look over 100 years old?
No, I'm saying you stated that you're over 100 years old.
I don't believe I have. I keep telling you when my birthday is.
And you're doing an excellent job. You're doing an excellent job of telling me what I want to hear. However, we both know things that you've said out there about your age and your ties, and that's just something we need to dive into, so I can understand
my question.
it.
Are you honorable people?
Yes.
Would you say you abide by the law and what's right?
I do what's right, yes.
And you think keeping a woman in a place without her consent or permission is right? Because I don't think I did anything to you. I don't think I've caused any harm to you or your group of people that for some reason has copies of People magazine way before you should. That seems kind of weird and illegal, but I'm willing to overlook it.
You don't remember?
You don't look familiar to me at all. We didn't date, did we? And I forgot. I would feel really awful.
No.
That's it, isn't it? If I've hurt your feelings, please let me say from the bottom of my heart that just isn't who I am. And I've probably been going through a lot lately.
You were brought in November.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't remember anything of the past month?
I've been here a month.
Yes.
I've been here a month.
Yes.
You've kept me here without my permission for a month?
For your and other people's protection, we had to.
For my protection?
Mm-hmm.
Who was trying to hurt me?
Well, I think that it was more you were a danger to yourself.
I didn't know that. How was I hurting myself?
Well, I think you need to tap into what you were thinking about your age and your magical powers.
Have rumors gotten around about my baking again? I mean, some people think that my baking is like something heavenly. But I assure you, they're just recipes I got from my mom growing up. I don't have any special powers. I am strong. I would even offer, if you want me to train your group.
No, that's fine. We have what we need.
Oh, that's right. It takes 8 of you to take a 23-year-old girl down and then hold her for a month without her permission. But you do the right thing.
Do you have well, at this point, maybe now, do you have someone we can call for you?
I would love to make a phone call.
I'm afraid we can't quite allow that yet, but we will contact your next of kin on your behalf and let them know that they should come in.
Be captive with me? Is that... Are you asking me to pick someone to be buddy-buddy with in this plexiglass square?
No, this is for your health. This is so
for
that
my health?
we can establish a healthcare proxy.
My healthcare proxy? You don't... What are you talking about? I am not sick. Come in here, I'll show you.
He turns, you can see on the other side the door opens up. He turns and looks at him. I didn't think it would work, but it was worth a try. At least we set a baseline for her. Another man comes into. Yeah. Didn't mention anything about it. What can you, then I guess we might as well be direct. What can you tell us about Monarch Securities?
Oh, I used to work for them. I didn't know you wanted information about my old job. That's easy.
Okay.
Can I see a computer and I can show you exactly what I did?
No, we can't do that yet. But you can tell us who's
I'd
the
have
head
to
of
show you.
Monarch Securities?
Oh, I don't know anymore. I stopped working for them about 1.5 years ago. They are not my bosses anymore.
So who are you? Who is your current employer?
Oh, I work with a man named Hugo Mitchell. He runs Relics or Remedies.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I had dinner with him recently.
Oh, nice. Did you like him? He can be a little off-putting.
Like is probably a strong word for it, but it was
I
very
get it.
illuminating.
Yeah, he doesn't pay the greatest.
Well, if that's an issue for you, can you tell us the real story behind Monarch Securities?
I mean, I can tell you. It's if you give me a computer, I can show you what I had access
No,
to.
that's not the real story. What they have on the web is not what they really do.
Right. So if you give me a computer, I can show you all the back access I had to things. I'm a team player. I'm all about what's best for me.
We can't give you the computer?
Oh, I don't want to keep it. Just bring it here and I'll show you. You can be in the room. I don't even have to leave.
You still have access to their systems?
Well, they don't know that, but yes.
Excellent. Okay. Thank you. This has been very illuminating.
Great. Are you bringing a computer in?
We'll get back to you in a bit.
No problem.
And then the wall raises back up.
Mm-hmm.
Then you hear the sound of your dinner. Or some food being slid in for
It's
you.
like I hear the sound of my dinner. I don't want to hear any animal being prepared as my dinner. She is instantly a vegan.
Right. They just start feeding Rhoda like they do the T-Rex in Jurassic Park.
I know.
The spot. The spot where they've been putting magazines and stuff in, they put a food tray through that too.
Hey, before they leave, can I please roll influence to get them to bring a computer to me? Because you're being stubborn about that. You don't know what I have planned. And it would make sense that she could at least charm these two guys.
You can, yes. Give me
a few minutes to add as many dice as I can so I make it sure it fails. It's what I'm hearing.
No.
All right.
Okay.
Oh man, see, I was nice.
Ouch.
The one dice I had to roll. Okay, so you have to beat a 20.
Oh, no problem. So I'm going to roll Valkyrie. No, socialite. Wait, okay. I'm going to roll mental. No, social, sorry. Very different doing this on a separate device. I am going to do influence.
Mm-hmm.
Let me put this away. And I have a D10 that I will roll in a minute. I'm going to use my step up for my Valkyrie. Not Valkyrie, socialite. So let me do these three and then I'll roll my D10 if I have to. Did it roll? Why does roll 20 hate me? How did I do? I can't see it. I can never see it.
14.
And what okay. So now I'm going to roll my D10.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, roll 20 just doesn't want me to see anything. So when I have a polka die that's a D10, can I use a plot point to put it up?
No, I think we generally have them that they're frozen at that point.
Right. But you said you had a D10 that you could roll or something?
Yeah, I'm going to do that right now.
Okay. And if you also, the third die was a 4, so you could always find a plot point and add that in too, I think, right?
So remember that. Let's just throw it in. We'll add the 4.
Okay.
And that gives me what?
18.
18. And here's the 10.
It was almost on a 1.
It was 1?
Almost. It's 7. That's what it is. But the way the die moved, it didn't look good for a second.
So I ended up getting a 26, right? No, 24.
25.
Yep, 25. Okay. We'll get you one, but because of the shielding, we're going to have to work a little bit. The shielding on your room, we're going to have to work a little bit on it to make sure that everything works properly. But we'll be able to get that to you later on.
No problem. Anything I can do to help? So the food thing opens.
Yep.
Do I see anything in there?
Food.
Emma, have I really been there a month?
Have player knowledge or character knowledge? Player knowledge, player knowledge, no. You haven't been there a month.
Okay. Okay. Because I'm going to say she's going to rage quit her job when she gets back. Tell Hugo and everyone else.
Didn't
I'm going back.
didn't
going
notice.
back. Okay. So what's the food? Is there anything significant about the food? Or
Nothing
you're just
significant
telling me
about the
they're
food.
feeding me. Okay.
I'm just telling you they're feeding you, and I will end the scene. And hop back to Reynard. So,
All right.
you get out of there.
Yep.
And what are you doing with Mumble Boy next to you?
How am I doing at this point? Am I still me? I got my faculties and everything.
Well, give me a
That's right.
mental plus focus, and you can add in that distinction that's got the
Okay.
labyrinth as part of it.
Right. Yes. Okay. That's a focus. Yeah. Figure out what my dice for that. Very good. Ten.
Okay.
Okay.
You're keeping it together. It's tough.
Right. Yeah. I bet. Probably feels like fighting off a migraine.
Yes. But you're able to keep it. You just kind of keeping that information bouncing around back there.
Right. Yeah.
What-
He's still sitting there all mumbly.
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
And it's getting pretty late.
All right. Well, I'm going to say goodbye to Phil on my way out. I think I got everything I need for this project. Thank you. I'll have to
Excellent.
go analyze things. Yeah. I'll just wave him good night, go to the car, make sure Hugo's okay.
Yeah, there's nothing actually
yeah.
like wrong with him.
All right. And I guess I'll drive back to his house.
To his place, sure.
Yeah.
You gonna help him into his?
Yeah, I'm gonna just deliver him to his wife and be like, "Hi, sorry, I'm going." He should be all right in the morning, hopefully.
He doesn't smell like alcohol.
It wasn't alcohol.
She's gonna
It's
love
not
you.
a good start.
I know. There was here. Can we talk inside?
Sure.
Okay. So I'll just go inside just so we have a little bit of privacy. But
Yep.
yeah, we found the charter, looked at it, had a seal. That I guess when you try to focus into it, it gives you a ridiculous amount of information that I'm trying to filter through. I'm guessing he is too. It's just, I don't think it hit him as well as it did me.
So you accomplished your goal.
I believe so. I got to sort through all the static that's going on in my head right now. But I think we did what we needed to.
All right. Good. Your phone bings.
Oh, okay. Sorry. One moment, and I'll
Yep.
check it. I
You,
take it it's the text from Omaira.
well, you get you got a voicemail from Omaira. You get about 3 minutes of the beginning of that fight.
Oh, jeez. That's terrifying.
I
God, imagine that voice coming out of a
No.
right,
Yeah.
right.
cell phone receiver.
I got that voice screams.
And when it
Can't imagine that fight
This-
took longer than 3 minutes, to be fair.
This is not good. All right. Sorry to leave you with Hugo like this. As far as I know, from every bit of what I know of magic, he should be fine. So,
yeah, okay.
but you probably know way more about how to take care of him than I do. So, I have to go help Omaira, who fought a demon or something. I don't know. And I'm just gonna go.
Yeah, okay. You mic drop and then bolt before you have to actually explain it. Yep.
Pretty much.
Nice.
Okay. Oh, Omaira.
Yes.
I'm glad to hear her normal voice.
Well, this is Ava's voice.
Jerry, you were on the way to the boarding house, but Jerry seems to intentionally kind of lead you in a different direction, through kind of a labyrinth, a bit.
Omaira can appreciate that at this point.
Yeah, no. And you're it seems like he does something where he, kind of just jumps straight up, wiggles through something, and then opens the door for you. And you seem to be in this maintenance area, above some kind of concert venue. Concert, sporting arena. You're not entirely sure. Coliseum. Looks like, yeah. Okay. This should be safe to hang out with for a while until so does that go down?
What? What is he
When I've
asking her?
gotten a chance to meditate.
Man.
Tom didn't understand. What did you say?
When I've gotten the chance to meditate.
Okay. All right. So he sits down in front of you. This is as good a place as any.
Piano.
Forgot to turn it off. Omaira does take a seat in front of them and begin, internally wrestling.
Okay. As you get yourself ready for
The fight to push it back in the cage.
yeah. Well, you kind of you do the meditation, get your breathing under control and everything like that. You can hear him matching your pace and syncing up with your breathing pattern, giving him something to focus on and stay in rhythm with. And let's see. You got.
Cool.
All right, go ahead and give me a
Mental focus.
mental focus roll to get it back under control.
And the prison sentence distinction?
Yep.
Do I want to roll it as a d4 to reduce my wild magic complication? No, that doesn't feel right in this case. Let's see, sorry. Focus and... okay. Jesus. You know what? I'm just gonna let it ride.
Oof. You got an 8,
Take that.
and I got
Plot
a.
point.
Ooh, just
12.
barely missed it. Yeah, you can feel it fighting back. Go ahead and give it another shot. That's a bit nicer roll.
Jesus with the ones! Hey, look, I'm back up to the plot points that I started at tonight.
Okay.
But I beat your 8 with a 10.
Yes, you staged it down. But it hurt.
Mm.
Go ahead and give it another roll.
Good Christ. I don't like that roll, Tom.
Well, this is one of those cases where you can also add in your stress to the roll, and you jump the stress distinction gets jumped up, but it is an additional D8.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I'll do that. And that doesn't cost a plot point to do that, does it?
No, I don't believe I said it does. No.
Okay. However, I am going to spend a plot point to stage up my distinction.
Yep. It also has the advantage of taking the stress out of the roll I do against you. Well, no, actually. So, well, yeah, it doesn't matter what my 8s were. That. Don't worry about it. Go ahead.
You know what? I'm going to spend a plot point and toss in one of my D10 polka dice. This is why I save them. Right on the money.
Okay. So that gets you
18.
That gets you to 8. Okay, that gets you to 18. Yep. Okay. Okay, one more try. Actually, wait. I gotta fix that. I just realized.
Look at those ones.
I know.
It's a bummer. Mm. Mhm.
And I'm just gonna roll this one flat. Yeah, 14 against your 10. And I'll
Okay.
use one of the ones to bring my stress down a step.
Okay. Um. You you open your eyes back up. Jerry's
Drenched with sweat.
Yep. Yeah. Nice. Nice job. That didn't look easy.
No. It never is.
Thank you for doing it.
You were okay?
Yeah.
Uninjured?
No, I'm physically, I'm fine. I got bucketfuls of questions. But
at the mention of injury, Omaira looks down at their own left arm and is like, "Oh,
yeah. Let's here." And he shucks off his jacket. Let's cover that up before we get you back to your place. I can help you clean it up.
Thank you."
And all right. If they were going to find us, they would have found us already. So I think it's safe to head back to get you back to your place at this point. Okay?
Yes.
Okay. At that point, Jerry leads you out. And he does seem to be proud of himself about something. You're not sure what. Omaira's not sure what. I'm pretty sure Ava can figure out that he just got himself invited up to her place. to their place, and well, all at the same time doing the white knight maneuver.
Yeah.
But you get back, and Reynard, what are you?
Yeah.
What do you do to find?
I mean, it was
them?
It was Hugo's car that we took, right?
Yes. You gonna just
awesome.
Use it?
I'm gonna give Omaira a call from essentially Hugo's driveway.
Okay.
Because I mean, I'll take his car if it's an emergency, but if
it goes to voicemail.
Yeah. Oh no.
No.
Oh man, this isn't the right way to make friends. I'm gonna take Hugo's car.
Yeah. Well, I mean, technically, you're going to be parking it at his place, so you're
it's one of his properties.
It's one of his properties, so you're parking it at his property.
Okay. Fine.
Yeah, it's like I'm a valet driver. It's fine.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, where we're staying is the only place I can think of other than going to where we met Jerry last time, which I believe was Relics and Rarities, right? Yeah. But right now, I would mainly check our place first.
Okay.
Probably.
Okay.
in hopes that there's some sign of something there. Maybe she's hopefully just reading The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy again.
Why don't you ask Rhoda what she's doing tonight? Come on, Tom, ask her. I'll tell you what she's doing. Waiting for the computer.
Yes. Yep.
So she's doing.
Yep. And that now that we know what everybody's doing that night, is where we'll end it for tonight. Couple quick announcements. We will definitely not be on next week. We won't be streaming. I'm going to be on my way to Origins Game Fair, where I'm going to be GMing Shadowrun. So if you're in the Catalyst demo team, or if you're in the Catalyst demo team Shadowrun room, stop over and say hi. The following week, it's going to be it'll be a little iffy if we stream or not. So there'll be notices up. But this week, tomorrow night, we've got because I forgot to click start last week. We are going to have Friday night chats on Tuesday night. So tonight, 8:00 Central on this channel, we're going to you've got John Panabon, McDonald, and Jen
Polly,
thank you. Jen Pauley are going to be talking about using Cortex Prime to create a game based on Letterkenny.
That's a great show.
So they're going to be talking about that with a few behind the scenes comments from me. But we're going to be streaming that, a recording of that, at 8:00 tomorrow night. Wednesday night this week, we've got Power Rangers on this channel. And on Thursday night on Gen Con TV, we've got, assuming that this will let me,
son of a bitch.
We've got Emerald Glitch at 8 p.m. Eastern. And at 7 p.m. Eastern, Rules of Cool, where Rem is going to be chatting with Sonic Realms producers Paul and Thor about podcasting, audio engineering, radio dramas, and actual plays. And then
I've been learning so much from Paul.
And then on Friday, do we have another Well of the Worlds this week?
Let me check my calendar. Is this the week we play?
You didn't play last week.
I rely on my calendar for everything.
Yeah.
Yes, we have Well of the Worlds this week.
Okay, and Well of the Worlds. So check us out. Hope everybody's having a great week, and hope for it feels better. Unless anybody's got anything else.
I'll also be at Origins if you want to stop by and see me. I'll be at the REM booth.
That's right. We are going to have a REM booth.
We have. Yeah.
We'll give Opti
I'm also running. Yeah, I'll also be running a couple games of Misspent Youth and one Subversion.
Nice.
So I'm helping out Fug too.
All right. Hope everybody has a good couple weeks, and we'll be back soon.
Good night.